This is my 19-year-old John Deere L118 mower. And this is my John Deere S130 mower that I bought to replace that mower. And if you're wondering why I'm replacing that mower, the short story is the frame is broken. There is a different video talking about that whole process, and it will be linked at the end of this video if you're interested in learning about that. But I just thought I would do a comparison to show what has changed over the past 19 years. These mowers are comparable, and you may have an older mower and are considering buying a new one. And so we'll look at the differences between the John Deere of 19 years ago and then one that I just bought yesterday. Let's start here in the driver's seat. On the older mower, you have a separate lever for throttle and choke. On the S130, the throttle and choke are integrated into a single lever. As you push it forward, when it reaches maximum throttle, you can feel it kind of slip into a notch, and then if you want to choke it to start it, you push it forward from there, and it's spring loaded, so it will auto return to full throttle when you release the pressure. This is the RIO, or reverse implement option switch, on the older mower. You press this if you want to mow while going in reverse. The RIO switch on the S130 has been redesigned, but it serves the same purpose. And here's the parking brake on the older mower. The parking brake lever on the S130 looks a little different, but it works the same. Here's the hour meter on the L118. On the S130, the hour meter now also includes a digital fuel gauge. On the L118, you could adjust your cutting heights from 1 inch to 4 inches in half-inch increments. The S130 cutting height is adjustable from 1 to 4 inches in 1/4 inch increments. Lifting the seat on the L118 reveals the gas tank filler cap. Raising the seat on the S130 reveals the fuel tank filler cap, as well as something else. This is the fuel gauge sensor. On the 118, you have an open storage compartment here and a drink holder. The S130 has a covered storage compartment and a drink holder. On the L118, you press this pedal to go forward and this pedal to go in reverse. But as you can see, they are connected. The S130 has separate pedals for forward and reverse. The L118's mower deck was engaged with this lever. To start the mower deck on the S130, you lift this switch, which activates an electric clutch that engages the blades. I bought this front bumper as an accessory for the L118. I think it cost about $99, and you can see that it bolts directly to the frame. The S130 comes standard with the front bumper, but it attaches a little differently. There are mounting brackets built into the frame, and the bumper mounts to those brackets. It's adjustable in 2 positions. Let's go under the hood, and you'll see that they're very similar. On the L118, this is a V-twin 20 horsepower engine. And on the S130, you have a V-twin 22 horsepower engine. What may be the biggest single difference between these two mowers is this right here. John Deere's new Easy Change oil filter oil change system, where you literally screw this off and buy a pre-filled filter and screw it back on, and you're done. Now, from what I'm seeing on the internet, nobody likes this. Thankfully, it's fairly simple and inexpensive to convert it back to the old way as was used on the L118 with this standard filter and drain plug. John Deere even sells the parts to accomplish this. You may have this same question that I did. will my 19-year-old bagging system that I bought for the L118 mount onto the S130? Yes, it will. All of the mounting points are in exactly the same location. That's great. Now I don't have to buy a new bagger. The turning radius is noticeably tighter on the S130. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this comparison between these two mowers and that there was some helpful information in there for you somewhere. If there was, be sure and hit the like button. That tells YouTube to recommend this video to more viewers. And if you appreciate this type of content, you might consider subscribing to my channel. I thank you for watching, and I do hope that you'll return in the future for another video.